Okay, so let's take a look at Steve's solo Downbound Train 2013 in London. Okay, so what we're going to do to start with is start with the G minor chord, a broken G minor chord. This is kind of starting off the solo. We're calling this guitar solo kind of part one. A G minor, third finger, fifth fret A, little finger, fifth fret D, and then the barring the third fret G, B, and the E strings. So this is kind of doing this kind of riff that Bruce is doing, but without the capo basically. So G minor, down, 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 and then kind of hit the upstrokes on the D and the G strings, and then downstrokes on the kind of the A, D, and the G, A, D, and the G strings, and then the G, D, G, and B strings, third fret. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Times to the next bar, then third fret again, and again, then fifth fret, and then a bend and release. Okay, and then you've got this in bar 4. You've got this 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a pre-bend. Okay, so I'll show you this bar 4 again. So what I would do, lots of bends in this solo. Steve loves his bends. So full tone bend, fifth fret G, 1, and on the beat 2, you leave that bent up, then catch the sixth fret B with your little finger. So it's 1, 2, and then bend and release, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then fifth fret G, and then a pre-bend, fifth fret, and release, and then you're kind of into the next bar, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, so that's 1, 3, 3, 5 on the D, and then back to the 3 on the G. And that's tied into the next bar. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then right at the end of that bar, next bar, it's third fret high E on the and of 4. Okay. And then that's tied into the next bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and then he does a bend at the ends. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is the 8th bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4. So he kind of does a double bend at the end with one pick. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and then next bar, catch the little finger, 6th fret high E. That's on the and of 1, and then 1 and 2, and then and 3. A 3 on the B string. So I'm just going to play the first kind of 9 bars. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 1. I'll do that last bit again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to go to the next bit. Okay, and then so we're now in bar 10. Okay, 6th fret, high E string, and then pre-bend, 5th fret, and release. Okay, lots of different types of bends. Full tone bends, bend and release, pre-bends where they're already bent up, and then release. So really good practice for your bends if you're not too confident on that. So 10th fret high E again, so bar 10, 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2 and 3 and. Okay, so this is bar 11 here. We're coming out of the in bar 10, then open G, then a quick slide 2 to 3, and a little finger 6th fret B string. So 1, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then it's tied into the next bar, 1 and then 3 on the G, 6 on the B, 2 on the G, and then 3, 2. Rhythm for that bar, 1 and and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If in doubt, more vibrato than not, okay? Okay, and then we're going to the next bit, which is triplet chord notes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 notes in the space of 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3. And then third fret on the G. 1, 2. And then you've got a slide 3 to 5. 3 and then in beat 4, you've got third fret B. And then quick hammer on 3 to 5. That bar again, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, and then triplet chord notes, but we're just playing the last 2 or 3, so I'll show you what I mean. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and you grab the third fret B and the E strings. Then you let it tie into the next bar, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Kind of Johnny B. Good style riffing there. So you're coming on the end of 1, full tone bend on the 5th fret G, and then 3, 3 twice, then the bend, then 3 again, 3, 3 again, and then the bend. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You've got 2 bars of these kind of unison bends. So unison bends are where you're doing the same note, but the first note kind of stays stationary, and you're bending this pitch to reach the pitch of that one. It's a really cool technique. Think sort of all along the Watchtower, Jimi Hendrix, he does it a lot in that song. So you've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and then beat 4 you're going to go like this. Okay, and just hit the 5th fret at the end. Okay, so I'll just go for those, the second of the 9 bars. Okay, so 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and that ties into the next bar. So let's go for the next section. So that's tied. So 1, 2, 3 and then 5D, 3, 5G. And then you've got lots of repeating bends, 4 on the 5th fret, 1 and 2 and then a pre-bend, and then 3rd fret G, 5th fret D. So this is bar 20, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Next bar, tied into the next bar, lots of vibrato, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 5th fret D, 3rd fret G, 5th fret G. Don't forget this is also G minor pentatonic, predominantly first shape, okay? Plus some extra notes from kind of the G minor scale as well. Okay, so this bar again, bar 21, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, and then triplets, but a bend on the 5th fret, 1, 2. So a bend, and then you catch the 6th fret B string afterwards. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then a pre-bend, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, slow bend into the next bar, and then you're going to hit in the 6th fret, 1 and 2 and 3, then pre-bend, hit that. It's a lot of work on your bend because you've got to kind of keep these bends up. Okay, so once you've done that, okay, you've got this kind of repeating pattern where I would probably keep this 3rd finger or middle finger. I think Steve might do it with his middle finger. So you've got this kind of thing where you're bending this up, keeping it still, pre-bent, but re-picking it. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and something like that. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, and then and 4. Okay, so that bit there is really just combination of kind of this 5th fret bend, which Steve loves doing, and then alternating between repicking it and then catch the little finger on this is bar 27, 1, 2 and 3, and then this kind of classic kind of country style riff. So shift into the 3rd fret of the G and a little finger, pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E. And then you've got this cool little run. You see we're positioning my fingers here, 3rd and 4th fingers, and then I'm going 1 and 2. You can do hybrid picking here, which is just using your pick and then your middle finger on the high E string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so this is bar 28. You're going to go 3 3. Then you see I've got my first and middle fingers already set up. 1 and 2. Let that ring for half beat. Then 3 3. And hit the 3 3 again. Slide up to 5 5. And then slide back down again. And then repick it. So this is the start of bar 29. 1, 2, and then you've got the kind of the classic Bruce ending. It sounds really good. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so G minor on the and of 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Let it tie, and then you've got this kind of the kind of partial B flat here. 3, 3, 3 on the D, G, and the B string. 3 and 4 and that kind of rings out. So let's just play that last kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bars. So it's quite a long solo, quite challenging. Bends, kind of, if you're not doing much bends at the moment, it can fry your fingers, but really good practice, lots of good techniques in here as well. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4. That bar again. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, sometimes you might want to kind of, I normally use my other guitar, which has got thinner strings. So that bit there with the bends, you might want to re-bend some of those. But yeah, cool. Have fun with that. Again, break it down into sections. You know, in the actual tab, I've got it as kind of guitar solo parts 1 to 7. So you can kind of practice each 4 bars, move on to the next one. So that'll help really well. Cool. Cheers. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.